Imagine a world ruled by giants, woolly mammoths lumbering across frozen landscapes, giant sloths plucking leaves from towering trees, saber-toothed cats stalking their prey in the twilight. This was Earth during the Pleistocene epoch, a time when megafauna reigned supreme. Then, something dramatic happened. Around 12,800 years ago, a sudden cold snap gripped the planet, marking the onset of a period known as the Younger Dryas. As temperatures plummeted, many of these magnificent creatures vanished, leaving behind a haunting mystery. What caused this mass extinction? The disappearance of the megafauna remains one of the most intriguing puzzles in paleontology. Was it the abrupt climate change? Did the arrival of humans tip the balance? Or was it a combination of factors that conspired to doom these magnificent beasts? The answers, hidden in ancient bones and sediments, offer a glimpse into a pivotal period in Earth's history. By piecing together the clues, we can begin to understand the forces that shaped our planet and the delicate balance of life that sustains us. The Younger Dryas, named after a small white flower that flourished in the colder conditions, marked a period of rapid climate change. Temperatures in the northern hemisphere plunged, glaciers advanced, and ecosystems were thrown into disarray. This dramatic shift had a profound impact on life on Earth, particularly the large animals that had thrived in the preceding warmer period. The megafauna, adapted to specific environments and food sources, faced unprecedented challenges as their world transformed around them. Across the globe, paleontologists have unearthed a treasure trove of evidence pointing towards a widespread extinction event coinciding with the Younger Dryas. From the frozen plains of Siberia to the sun-baked deserts of North America, the bones of extinct megafauna paint a stark picture of ecological collapse. Woolly mammoths, once ubiquitous across the northern hemisphere, vanished from most of their range. Giant ground sloths, some as large as elephants, disappeared from the Americas. And the iconic saber-toothed cat, with its fearsome fangs, joined the ranks of the extinct. The fossil record reveals a clear pattern. The disappearance of these animals was not a gradual process, but a relatively sudden event. Many species vanish from the fossil record at or around the time of the Younger Dryas boundary layer, a distinct geological marker indicating the onset of the cold period. This sudden decline in megafauna populations strongly suggests a catastrophic event, or a combination of factors that rapidly disrupted ecosystems and drove these animals to extinction. The bones themselves tell a story. Many fossils show signs of trauma, suggesting starvation, disease, or violent death. Chemical analyses of these bones provide further clues, revealing changes in diet and habitat that reflect the environmental upheaval of the Younger Dryas. These skeletal remains, silent witnesses to a bygone era, hold the key to unraveling the mystery of the megafaunal extinction. The extinction of the megafauna during the Younger Dryas has been a subject of intense scientific debate, with several hypotheses proposed to explain their demise. Climate change, the most obvious suspect, undoubtedly played a significant role. The rapid cooling and associated environmental changes would have placed immense stress on megafauna populations, disrupting their food sources, migration patterns, and reproductive cycles. Animals adapted to warmer climates and specific habitats would have been particularly vulnerable to these sudden shifts. Another prime suspect is the arrival of humans. Humans, with their advanced hunting techniques and ability to alter landscapes, had spread to most continents by the late Pleistocene. The overkill hypothesis proposes that human hunting, either directly through predation or indirectly through competition for resources, pushed already stressed megafauna populations over the edge. Proponents of this theory point to the timing of human arrival in various parts of the world, coinciding with megafaunal extinctions. Disease, too, has been proposed as a contributing factor. The arrival of new species, including humans and their associated animals, could have introduced novel pathogens to which megafauna populations had no immunity. A devastating epidemic, sweeping through populations already weakened by climate change and habitat loss, could have delivered the final blow. The most likely scenario is that the megafaunal extinction was not the result of a single cause, but rather a complex interplay of factors. Climate change, human impact and disease may have acted synergistically, creating a perfect storm that proved too much for these magnificent creatures to weather. Unraveling the relative contributions of each factor remains a challenge, but understanding their potential roles is crucial for preventing similar extinctions in the future. The impact of the Younger Dryas and the Megafaunal extinction was not uniform across the globe. Different continents and regions experienced varying degrees of extinction, suggesting that local factors played a significant role in determining which species survived and which succumbed. North and South America were hit particularly hard, losing a large proportion of their megafauna, including mammoths, mastodons, giant sloths, and saber-toothed cats. In contrast, Africa and Eurasia, while experiencing some extinctions, retained a greater diversity of large mammals. Several factors might explain this uneven distribution of extinctions. The timing and intensity of climate change varied across the globe, potentially impacting some regions more severely than others. The arrival of humans and their potential impact on ecosystems also differed geographically, with some areas experiencing human presence earlier and more intensely than others. Additionally, the types of megafauna present in different regions and their ecological adaptations would have influenced their vulnerability to various threats. The contrasting fates of megafauna on different continents underscore the complex interplay of factors that drove the extinctions. While global events like climate change set the stage, local ecological conditions and the specific adaptations of species ultimately determined their survival. This highlights the importance of considering regional variations and species-specific vulnerabilities when studying past extinctions and applying those lessons to modern conservation efforts.